San Felipe, 380 miles south of Los Angeles, home to the San Felipe 250 2017. Preparation is well underway for the Cops racing team. They have already pre-ran the course and are now set for the qualifying race ahead.
You got it. Yep. Woo! I didn't know that. That's actually something else.
Looks like the rears go straight.
Horizontal.
These are all Masons. These four. Okay. Yeah, sensors in them.
So these are straight.
When a tire manufacturer creates a tire, it has to do a lot of things. It has to be able to turn, it has to be able to have good acceleration power, and it also has to work on all four corners of a vehicle. When we go into a qualifying situation, you take a couple things into consideration. One being, what kind of surface are we going to be on? Qualifying for the San Felipe 250 was all sand, so we're going to want to create some paddles out of that tire. Now, the treads that come straight from the factory, they're great for a lot of things, but when we have a short amount of time to make as much time as possible, we need to add something. So when it comes to better making a tire for steering or for accelerating, you can add those things in, and that's why we groove the tires, is to give us that little extra edge, whether it be for accelerating or for turning in. Sand makes everything in a race car feel lethargic, so you want a higher ability to turn in or to accelerate.
The qualifying course is a 4-mile loop. Every team gets one practice run before their qualifying lap. Starting positions in the main event are determined by the driver's qualifying time results. Driver Harley Lettner was slated to qualify in Trophy Truck, but was unavailable for the qualifying event. Luke Johnson and Pete Brinkerhoff will be qualifying in the Spec TT, while Morgan Langley and Bill Gantner will be qualifying in Class 1. To round it out, Zach Langley and Josh Valco in the Trophy Truck. Spec TT, 430 horsepower at 425 foot-pounds of torque. Top speed, 110 plus. Spec TT, Luke Johnson and Pete Brinkerhoff qualified first in class. Trophy truck, 840 horsepower at 700 foot-pounds of torque, top speed 130 plus. Trophy truck, Zach Langley and Josh Falco placed 14th in class. Class 1, 690 horsepower at 607 foot-pounds of torque. Top speed, 130 plus. Class 1, Morgan Langley and Bill Gantner finished 5th in class. Contingency and tech inspection are held on the Malecon, which also serves as start and finish line for this year's race. The streets filled with vendors, each team parades their race cars down the street for an all-day affair. The general public gets a chance to meet drivers and crew members, take pictures, and collect the many kinds of free promo items that the race teams bring to the event.
Last one!
In tech, each vehicle is inspected to ensure it is up to code and safe for the driver and co-driver per specs given by Score International. The night before the race, John, Zach, and Morgan sit the team down to discuss safety on and off the course and how the pit and driver change will work.
I care about people, and I don't want anybody to get hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want us to run over people. I don't want any shit to happen. I want us to be safe. So when we do the pits and all that stuff, I really want to make sure we have fire extinguishers and fire drills ready, and no bullshit about that. And that's a big issue, because you've all seen fires erupting all over the place while guys are getting fuel. We'll have fun, let's have a great time, and Zach will say some more about safety, and then the real guys that know what's going on with the work will talk, and then we'll separate into two groups. Okay, boys? And when I say us, I mean all of us. And I expect to have a big party tomorrow night, because I know we're going to win something.
Hoorah!
Hoorah!
Yeah.
All right, guys. First off, just thanks for the volunteers for coming down and making this happen. We depend on you guys for our safety, for the race, for the logistics and everything. So we're very appreciative of everyone who comes down here and takes their time off work to help us make this team happen. There's a couple things we've learned from experience down here. One is carry your passport on your person. If you're in a race car, if you're in a pit, if you're in a chase car, it doesn't matter. We have had to medevac people in the past, and it's not going to happen. You're not getting to a United States hospital without a passport. So keep that in your pocket. Keep it on your person.
The core team, which you've seen earlier at the shop, has now tripled in size.
Jimmy and his group can Omaha that. They can play it by. They can just play it. Yeah.
Because we've had guys say, and this sounds silly, but it's still rolling. And then by the time you get to the next pit, they go, "We thought you rolled."
Yeah.
The group is then split in two: drivers and co-drivers, chase team, and pit crew.
Well, we got the checkers will be there. The checkers will be there.
Yeah, but what are they taking?
Cops Racing Team has all three programs qualified and successfully passed tech inspection and are now ready for race day tomorrow morning.